If your twin flame is with someone else, do not make this mistake. This is the number one mistake people make when there is a third party involved in their twin flame connection. This can happen at any point in the twin flame relationship. Maybe you have just met your twin flame and they are dating someone else, married to someone else, or romantically pursuing another person. Or maybe you have actually had a relationship with your twin flame, but they got cold feet and started to pursue or even date someone different. Or maybe you're completely in separation and feeling hopeless, feeling like you need to do something about it. You are, in all of these cases, at risk for making this fatal mistake in your twin flame connection. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what that is and how to avoid making it. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. The number one mistake people make when their twin flame is with someone else is they decide to take action too soon. And most normally, this action looks like, I need to do something to break up this relationship. So sometimes this may be very active, trying to find some way to actively sabotage your twin flame's relationship with this third party. Other times, it could be a more roundabout way of messing up, so to speak, ending your twin flame's third party relationship, such as professing your love for them all of a sudden, or starting to text, call, or spend time with them all the time, trying to essentially make them see how great and wonderful you are, make them feel the truth of your connection, and make them leave the other person for you. Ironically, this is the worst mistake you can make to actually bringing about your twin flame union, to bringing about them being able to move past this third party relationship and desire a relationship with you in the form of a twin flame union. And the reason is this. When we talk about the twin flame relationship, we talk a lot about the push and pull energy between twin flames. This can be envisioned as the runner-chaser dynamic. The runner-chaser dynamic is nothing more than a clear illustration, a manifestation of the pushing and pulling energy that takes place between two twin flames who are out of balance, who haven't yet fully harmonized their energies, come into equilibrium. Anytime you are feeling motivated to take some drastic action to end this third-party relationship your twin flame has going on, what you are really doing is stepping into that push energy. You are pushing them. So all you're doing is continuing to perpetuate the runner-chaser dynamic, because the harder you push, the more they're going to pull away. Then you may decide to withdraw your energy from them, and then they will push and you will pull away. But either way, you're continuing to perpetuate this cycle. Now, this is true even if your action does bring about a result. So let's say you do convince your twin flame somehow to end their relationship with this other person. If you did this from a very push energy kind of space, from an out of balance space, from an ego-driven space, then you are going to set yourself into yet another painful runner-chaser cycle. Because even if that person, even if they leave the relationship with that third party, your twin flame will still be feeling that push and pull between the two of you. And it will cause you to continue playing out these runner-chaser roles just with different people. You see, when a twin flame is in another relationship, it's not really about the person or their relationship with them as much as it's about the pattern. The patterns that you both have within yourselves that are manifesting within your relationship, sometimes in the form of the other people you are connecting with. And because it's a pattern and not a person, even if your twin flame was to end their relationship with this person, they would still be in their relationship with this pattern. The pattern remains unbroken and will continue to play out no matter where you go, no matter how much you talk, no matter how much time you spend together. You will always continue to find yourself in these roles with one running and one chasing. So what should you do instead of taking action if your twin flame is with someone else? Or I should say before you take action, because action that is inspired from a positive, calm, balanced space is the right action. It is intuitively guided action, and it will bring you the results you desire. But anytime your action is driven by ego, by fear, or you feel within that action as if you are pushing, you can sense that push energy within yourself. This action, no matter what it looks like it brings about in the physical world, will ultimately lead you back into this cycle, this runner-chaser, push-pull cycle, endlessly over and over again until you do this one thing. And that is, you must go within. It sounds counterintuitive because so often we think of the balance in a twin flame relationship as being very external. It's our energy balancing with their energy. But this is only half the story. The reason and the way that our energy comes into balance with our twin flame isn't something external. It's completely internal. We come into balance externally when we come into balance internally on the inside. This is why we call our twin flame our perfect mirror, because when you take the time to go within, to heal yourself, to participate in this self-loving, self-healing, deep soul level evolution journey that begins within, the more you come into balance in yourself, the more you will come into balance with your twin flame. And these third-party relationships will naturally and peacefully end, close, fall away as a result of your internal balance. So how can we come into balance within ourselves in this twin flame connection? The best way is, again, number one, don't take any radical action, but this also includes withdrawing. And this is another bonus mistake that people make, is they decide to get back at their twin flame for being with someone else by actively withdrawing altogether, blocking them, all of that. What they don't realize is this in itself is actually a form of pushing. Whether you are pushing to try to get your twin flame to break up with this person, or to spend more time with you, or to talk to you more, or you are pushing by trying to manipulate them into leaving by pulling your energy away, both forms of action come from a very ego-driven space, right? The ego likes to manipulate people and circumstances to get its way because it doesn't believe that we are innately deserving of love, that love can naturally flow to us. It believes we must force love out of others. So again, either way you go with it, either pulling away or pushing more, isn't going to result in a harmonious connection. So decide for a time not to take any of these radical actions in either direction, but instead focus within, focus on yourself, focus on your own self-healing and growth. Carve out time and space for yourself to do the things you love. If you are pursuing a certain soulful career or a certain business you're trying to create, or you want to expand your social circle, do those things. Do the things that light up your soul, because in doing those things and stepping into your more authentic self through prioritizing yourself, your ideas, your goals, and your dreams, your twin flame will energetically sense that. That is the most attractive energy to a twin flame. Besides carving out that space for yourself, the most important thing, and I would say the number one thing you can do for yourself, is establish a morning meditation practice, a time in which you completely tune out the world and tune into yourself and your own vision. This can be such a powerful healing time and can truly allow you to exponentially decrease the amount of time between you and your ultimate twin flame union. I highly recommend incorporating my 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal in your morning meditation routine. This is because 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes are actually stored in the unconscious parts of the brain, the part of the brain we call the subconscious mind. Subliminals are positive messages embedded within other meditation tracks, nature sounds, in the case of my subliminals, music, rain, ocean waves, and white noise, depending on your preference. And because these affirmations are embedded within these other sounds, they are incomprehensible to the conscious mind, which is important because the conscious mind is the gatekeeper. So by bypassing this filter of the mind with subliminals, we can make deep, lasting impressions upon the subconscious. You can try out this twin flame clearing subliminal completely free for 7 days when you create an account on my members only site, Sound and Soulful. More information on that will be linked in the pinned comment and the description box. Thank you so much for joining me here in this podcast. Share some of your twin flame experiences with me in the comments below. Let me know if you have ever been in a third-party relationship after meeting your twin flame, or if your twin flame has ever been with or is still with somebody else. Like I always say, my favorite part about creating this space here with you is being able to share, exchange energy, inspiration, and stories in the comments. So I hope you will participate in this community. Subscribe if you haven't yet to join us here as we support one another in our conscious, creative journeys here in life. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.